حمدا لمن هداني لسنة العدنان محمد المختار.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today we are going to start Tafseer of Al-Quran. Inshallah we are starting with Tafseer of Surah Al-Fatiha. Right now I am studying Tafseer of Quran. So what I will study, I will teach it on my videos, inshallah. So let us start, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, is the meaning of the verse. Now let's first see who is Allah. Allah. He is the one who is worshipped. He is the one who is worshipped. The only one who deserves to be worshipped. The only one who deserves to be worshipped is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because of the divine attributes He has, which are attributes of perfection. Now let us see another sentence of the verse, another part of the verse. The most gracious, the most merciful. So okay, let's see. These two names indicate that He possesses great mercy. These two names indicate that He possesses great mercy that encompasses all things. That encompasses all things and includes all living beings, and He has decreed it for the pious, the followers. He has decreed it for the pious, the followers of His prophets and messengers. Absolute mercy is for them. Like the absolute mercy is for prophets and followers of prophets, and pious followers of prophets and messengers. Absolute mercy is for them. Others have a share of it. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. So let's explain praise be to Allah. Praise be to Allah. This refers to praising Allah for the attributes of perfection and for His actions that are based on generosity and justice. So to Him be perfect praise in all ways. Now let's explain the phrase Lord of the worlds. The phrase Lord of the worlds indicate that He alone has a power to create, and He alone controls His creation, bestow blessings, and is completely independent of means, whilst all of creation is dependent upon Him in all respects. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, the most compassionate, the most merciful. We have explained it early. We will skip now this, and we will move to next verse. Maliki Yawmiddin, master of the day of judgment. So let's explain the master word. The master is the one who possesses the attribute of sovereignty. One of the implications of which is that He enjoins and forbids, rewards and punishes, and controls His subjects in all ways. The sovereignty is connected to the day of judgment, the day on which people will be judged according to their deeds, both good and bad. On that day, His perfect sovereignty, justice and wisdom will become completely clear to His creation, and they will realize that created beings have no sovereignty at all. Like all kings, free men, slaves, they all will be treated equal. They will realize there that creating beings have no sovereignty at all. Hence, this day is singled out for mention. Otherwise, Allah, He is the master of the day of judgment of all and of all other days. Let's move to next verse. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. That is, we single out you alone to worship and ask for help. In other words, we worship you and we don't worship anyone other than you. We ask you for help and we don't ask anyone other than you for help, like people of like some people do. They like I will not go in that topic. So let's move on. What worship refers here? Worship refers to everything that Allah allows and is pleased with of actions and words, and both outward and inward. Seeking help refers to relying upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when seeking to attain what is beneficial and ward off what is harmful. Will is trusting that one will attain that. So let's move to next verse. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us to the straight path. Guide us to the straight path. that is show us and help us to follow the straight path, which is the clear path that leads to Allah and to His paradise, which in turn means knowing the truth and acting upon it. The straight path. Now the question is, which is the straight path? The straight path. The straight path. So Allah explains in the next verse what is the straight path. The straight path is صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, the path of those whom you have blessed. Okay, let's now move on to this verse. 1.1 is to 7. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. The path of those who you have blessed, not of those who have incurred, not of those you are displeased with, or those who are astray. The path of those whom you have blessed, namely the path of those whom you have blessed. Whose path is blessed? Let us see whose path is blessed. The path of those whom you have blessed, namely the prophets, Siddiqeen, strong and true in faith, martyrs and righteous people. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. غير المغضوب عليهم, and not the path of those who have incurred your wrath, those who came to know who. So now the question is, who are those whom with Allah is displeased, or they have incurred Allah's wrath? They are who came to know the truth but drifted away from it, such as the Jews and others like them. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين, and not the path of those who have gone astray, and not the path of those who have gone astray. Who are astray? Those who drifted away from the truth because of ignorance and misguidance, such as the Christians and others like them. So that's for it today. What I studied, I teach it here. So we will stop here. Jazakumullahu khairan. And this I am studying from Tafseer Saadi, so you can look into it. Tafseer Saadi. That's for it today. Jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah bless you all.